Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
I'm Alex.
This is episode 102.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what that means.
No, I looked up the number. Nothing.
It's just three numbers.
I got something.
Yeah, go ahead.
102 Dalmatians. It
was a movie. Saw it.
Never saw that.
Wasn't it an animated and a live action?
I think I remember a live action.
Just the live action is all I recall.
I
Yeah.
think no, because the animated was like Spot's Adventure or something.
I think that was still considered 101.
No, look it up. Somebody look it up.
I got IMDb.
You look it up.
I'm running it. Well,
I don't. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know if I've seen 102 Dalmatians. I just remember.
I think it was
a movie.
Straight to video.
There's 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's London Adventure.
Oh, I was close.
Oh, okay.
You were close.
I was
You
half
were
right.
A number off.
I was half right. I was right about Patch.
Yeah.
So 102 is the live action.
Yes, that's the one with
Glenn
Spot.
Close.
No, it's like Dipstick or something like. No, I'm serious.
Spark plug.
I'm serious. There's one called Dipstick because
Manifold.
he's all white and then he's got his tail is black.
Radiator. We're making I thought it was a girl.
Or maybe it is. It's been a long time. Like
Okay.
probably 20 years.
So, Brett, let's move into some of our subjects here.
Let's
guys.
go to movie stuff because
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little review / my impressions of Tomb Raider. In order to talk about the problems, I basically have to give some stuff away. Whenever we talk about video game movies, you ask, I don't know if it's good to have played the game or not. In this case, you will greatly benefit seeing Tomb Raider if you have not played the game. This is your official spoiler warning if it matters to you. The movie starts out, she's kickbox training.
Okay.
Okay.
And so then you're like, okay, so she's staying fit. That's cool. So throughout the first of the movie, there's no indication that she's even a student of archaeology.
Okay.
So then you find out her dad was. Well, he never comes back from one. She is a bike courier, and they even point out in the dialogue, she never goes to college. So she literally has no interest in archaeology.
All right. But yet she knows so much because she's Lara Croft.
But she doesn't, though, is the thing.
That's Lara Croft, though.
But well, the video game Lara Croft, it's like her obsession. It's her life.
Uh-huh.
She's always believed that her father's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
She finds evidence, I guess, that he was working on where he might be, and that's why she goes on this adventure to this place, is to find him. No interest in its archaeological significance. She just wants to find her father.
So her
'cause she believes
backstory,
that he's not dead.
her backstory just hasn't been fleshed out, is what you're saying.
Well, there's no archaeological background with her.
So it pretty much just doesn't make sense.
All she cares about is finding her dad
Okay.
after he's been missing for 7 years.
And the obsession of the video game is her archaeology, not her father.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, is her father even mentioned in Tomb Raider?
In that
Yeah,
game, I
and-
think maybe a couple times she would say, "Oh, my dad and I are like."
Plus,
she would like mention
When
it.
you go to base
Okay.
camps, aren't there recordings of
yeah, of like
her
her
and
dad.
him?
Yeah.
some of the action is okay, but the story is goofy. And Walton Goggins plays the main villain, and he's just okay. Normally, he's really good in TV shows. He's really good.
He was good in Sons.
He's good in Sons. He's great in Justified. But other than that, he was just kind of average in this.
He played a tranny in Sons,
Yeah,
and
he
he
did.
pulled it off.
He
That's who it is.
Yeah.
He was
Oh, okay.
committed to that.
Question is, will it make enough to produce a sequel?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so scale 1 to 10, 10 being eyes popping out amazing.
6.
That's not bad.
or
Okay,
6.
so and that's kind of we watched the IGN review and they said it was okay.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Did you see this? Did you see the
September?
teaser?
The teaser was garbage.
Well, it's just to
It's just a teaser.
I know, and that's why it's a teaser, but there's nothing to take from
Call
it.
of Duty did the same thing with
Yes.
Black Ops 4. They just said it's here, it's going to
But
happen,
you
but
think
It's just to
about
say
it,
yes, the rumors
If it's
are true.
coming out in
Yeah.
September, that's 6 months away,
Yeah.
5 months away.
Yeah.
And, they actually have to get it out for certification or whatever, like 2 months before it launches. So the game should be done.
Oh, it's done probably.
It's being polished probably.
QA is doing stuff, and they're probably
So
adding
there's
textures.
plenty for an actual trailer.
But they say that this is going to be the end of the Tomb Raider reboot. This is the trilogy.
Okay.
Like they're doing
I'm
the
fine-
BioShock.
I'm fine
thing.
with
so
that, though.
after
I'm
you
fine.
do, it was the end of the Origins trilogy.
That's
so
what
then
they're
they
saying,
will
yeah.
move to She's not a early 20-year-old kid.
So this was a rumor, but it's not a rumor anymore.
It's officially confirmed?
It's officially confirmed as of... Okay, it was confirmed yesterday.
Okay.
Steven Spielberg has released the announcement of Indiana Jones 5. It's official. They're going to start filming it.
Well, but
it's going to come out in
coming.
2020, I believe is what it said.
Yeah, and Harrison Ford is going to play him.
Yes, he is.
That's okay.
Because Spielberg always said no one will play Indiana Jones except for Harrison Ford. Crystal Skull was 10 years ago this year.
Yeah.
Has it really been 10 years?
Because that was when Brett and I were.
Oh my God! It really.
Yeah, because we had that whip at Walmart.
Yes, we did. That sounds very dirty.
Oh my God! We had that whip, at Walmart.
No, we would walk around the electronics department.
Yeah, we would.
And just out of
push the button. It's because it was so popular when Crystal
before
Skull,
anybody saw it.
Yeah.
Right. Someone left that in our section. Left this toy whip, which great toy by the way.
Obviously,
and it played the music of Indiana Jones, and Brett and I made fun of it.
All right, so it says that the franchise will begin filming early 2019, and it's untitled still, but it is scheduled to land in theaters as of right now, July 10th, 2020.
Summer, yep.
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf will not, they're not continuing him.
Yeah, he was supposed to carry along the Indiana Jones name.
They're not doing that with this movie, apparently. I mean, if they're going to be smart about it, that's the reason why a lot of people didn't like the last movie.
Okay.
I didn't care. I thought he did just fine.
There was one problem I had, and that was his vine swinging.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there was that.
Too
And the
cheesy.
ending was kind of cheesy, too. Well, that was my announcement, is we've got an Indiana Jones 5 untitled movie that is beneficial, and it obviously will be a Steven Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
So.
This has been officially announced by Sam Raimi, and they are remaking The Grudge.
Okay, I'm not too excited about that. I don't know. I don't want to say... I was going to say it's too soon, but that was
That's what I said.
That was high school.
05?
2004.
04.
Yes.
Have you ever seen The Grudge?
No.
Okay.
It's fine.
So Josh and I were into those kind of movies
I saw
in
The
high
Ring
school.
once.
So
Ring's good.
that's kind of comparable. It's along the side of it's a PG-13 teenage jumpy movie.
Sure.
We still haven't seen Jigsaw. And the reason why I haven't watched it is because I don't want it ruined.
You're saying that franchises should stop where they do.
Well, it's just been so long.
I get it. Yeah.
That's why I haven't watched the live action Beauty and the Beast.
It's not bad.
I know people have said that, but
It's good. Just watch it.
I just don't
So
know.
is there a remake of The Grudge?
It's a reboot. Yep.
A reboot? Okay.
Yep.
Was it The Ring or The Grudge
That was The Ring 2.
that I did my hair thing to you?
That was The Grudge.
Was it The Grudge?
Yeah, it's when...
I had
okay.
dyed my hair black in high school because, I was rebel.
Very rebellious.
So I just dyed my hair black, and Josh and I went to go see this movie, and I just decided to throw my hair.
I was driving.
Were you Oh, you were?
Yeah, we were parking in my driveway as you did this.
That's right. So I ended up, and it was dark, and I pulled my black hair in front of my face, and Josh looked at me, started to look at me, and I looked over at him real quick and just moved my face and went, ah!
No, you did the Grudge sound. That's exactly it.
And I came out of me, he's like, holy shit!
So the story of The Grudge is this husband gets jealous of this female of his wife.
Oh, God, I don't even remember the story.
I think she's having an affair. So he murders her in cold blood, chokes her. That's why she makes that noise.
Wow, you remember this movie a lot better than I do. I don't remember anything from that movie.
And he drowns the son.
Yep, don't remember.
Yep, and the son, creepy. So creepy. Just...
Oh, is that the meow?
Yeah.
Okay, the kid that meows?
For some reason, the kid meows. Like, meow. Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever.
It's been so long.
We own the movie.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah, we own a horror movie.
Oh, wow. So
we tried out Pint and Slice downtown.
Mm-hmm. Really good.
Yeah.
I had I'd always heard of people talk about eating at Pint and Slice. Really good price, and really, you get a decent sized portion of pizza, and really good.
Say it again.
Pint and Slice.
Pint and Slice? What
Am I saying something wrong, like downstairs again?
It kind of sounds like
Pint
what
and
you
Slice.
do with
What
downstairs.
am I doing it?
What are you saying? What?
Pint and Slice.
Okay. Maybe it was just a
okay.
I'm
like, I'm saying it right.
It's a good local business.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, real quick. All right, so you know how you make fun of me for saying downstairs?
I don't make fun of you. I just think it's funny.
You know how
Everybody
everybody
makes fun of you.
me.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Because I said this on Saturday, and someone that at work who listens to the podcast came around the corner and said, did you just say this? Like, apparently I say another word wrong.
Okay.
I was trying to describe where something was at, and I said it was kitty cornered.
Catty corner?
I said kitty cornered.
Yeah.
No.
And then somebody
Let's
had
see
told
what the
me
proper-
somebody had told me that you either say it one way or the other depending on where you're from. And I was like, I've always called it like it's kitty cornered. And then they said catty cornered. I'm like,
Yes.
I've never heard catty cornered. I've always said kitty cornered.
I've never heard kitty cornered. Problem?
Actually, it's both. It's kitty corner or catter. C-A-T-E-R.
Catter corner?
Okay.
Catter
So
corner.
it's just a hybrid of...
They're
Because
both.
I was trying to describe, we were at Red Robin, and I was like, and then I went to Victoria's Secret, which is kitty corner, and she like pops her head in from like way down in the hallway. She's like, did you just say kitty corner? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then started up this conversation. She's like, do you know it's catty corner? I'm like, no, it's kitty corner. And someone said, well, it depends on where you're from.
It is.
And it's
yeah.
funny because they were all born and raised in Fort Wayne, and so was I, but...
Actually, catter cornered is the original. Kitty cornered is a corruption of it, is what it says on Wikipedia.
It's a corruption.
It's a corruption.
But it is a thing. I
Yes.
didn't make it up.
Yeah, you didn't make it up.
Okay.
There's also, you were right as well, catty cornered. It can be either. It
Okay.
can be catter, catty, kitty.
It's too many
Make up your
options.
mind.
I say
Too
kitty
many.
corner.
Oh my
potato,
God.
potato.
That is, who pronounces it potato?
I have no idea.
Nobody.
Do you know anybody that says
Potato?
potato? Or
I'm gonna
wait,
punch him in the
or did I
face.
mean tomato, tomato?
No, you did it right. Oh my God.
Both work.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
It's tomato. On Saturday was St. Patty's Day. We went out to break and run. We played some bags, played some pool. Alex.
Bags? We played cornhole.
It's called bags.
I've never heard it called bags.
It
I'm going
is
to look it up.
cornhole.
I'm going to look it up. I am going to look up. This is the
Well,
cornhole.
regardless of what you find, I've only ever heard it referred to by cornhole.
Me too.
Okay, that's fine.
Or bag toss or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a
stupid
It's not
name.
Okay,
bags.
here we go. Cornhole or beanbag toss, also known as bago, bags, dummy boards, dad hole, doghouse,
Terrible name.
sack toss, bean sack, sorry, or cornhole.
Did you say dad hole?
Dad hole?
Because dads play it in the yard.
Let's
while
go
they're
play some
drinking
dad
beer.
hole. That just sounds
That
so
does
dirty.
not
Dirty.
sound
Bad.
right.
Sounds-
Okay, so
dirty.
anyways, we played that. We played darts. So funny story about we played pool. So it's pool hall. I found out how much I suck at pool. The running line of the night became Josh and I were on a team together, and every time I would go to hit the ball, I would like scratch or miss hitting the white ball.
Oh, entirely.
So the running line of the night between Josh and I was, Josh, do you want to see how much I suck?
Every
time
single
I would grab the stick, like, all right, you want to see how much I suck? And I'd go, whoop.
Were you even trying?
Yes. The sad part is,
Because when you started by saying, "Want to see how much I suck?"
and I wasn't doing it. I was really trying.
And then you kind of get curious
So what
as to
was-
what she means by that.
The more I drank, the better I actually got. So I don't know if it was just my hands were shaky or something, but I could not find, like, you know how people hold the stick like a pencil or with their thumb over it? I could not find like the right way of holding the stick.
Just whatever feels natural.
Alex, you got to learn how to control your stick.
I just got to learn how to handle the stick. Patrick had sent us
The hiring.
the one where,
Yeah. Thanks for that tweet,
Yes.
Patrick. That was funny.
Yes, one of our listeners, Patrick, sent us, PTO is talking about Toys R Us shutting down. Mine's hiring. It's like, what a surprise that'll be for people that start up.
Yeah. There's like 20 some odd days left to use gift
And
cards.
I wonder if they put up a now hiring just because so many were like, well, screw this, I'm quitting my job.
And Alex went to Toys R Us today, and they had no hardware out for game systems.
No, all the hardware, like the
But there was a Switch.
there was a Switch still there,
Yeah.
but all of the consoles were gone. So my guess is
I bet
they
don't
were
have
able
any.
to sell them
Send
back.
them back.
Or they sold them regularly and did not replenish.
Well, that's what I told him. The
That could be too.
where all the games and stuff are, it looks like it's going out of business. Like nothing's restocked.
Yeah.
There's just what's left.
Was there a Switch Pro controller?
No,
No Pro controllers for the Switch?
no.
Any
There
of
was
their
just
Joy-Cons?
there was just the
I
Joy-Cons.
might have to buy
the
some.
Pro controller is on sale on Amazon right now.
$10 off.
$59.
Yeah.
I read that K&B is planning a comeback.
KB?
KB, yeah.
What?
KB Toys?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know if that's a good idea. KB Toys?
Is the toy store in the mall.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No.
I used to buy Pokemon cards from there.
KB Toys.
KB Toys. Yeah.
I bet you if I looked it up, I would remember it.
It was kind of like the way Hot Topic was becoming, where it had too much stuff on the shelves. Too cluttered.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else we want to touch on, guys?
I don't think so. We're about right on the time.
Josh and I are, we're still doing the Marvel Universe. Last night we watched The Avengers Age of Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing movie. This one so far has been the one that has so much information that you need to know before watching Infinity War.
Yeah.
Like, this has so much teaser for Infinity War.
Have you seen?
So much foreshadowing of what I think is going to happen.
Man.
Like, I pointed out one thing that has not been on the internet
The
yet.
answer is no.
Are you going to be able to watch Infinity War with us?
No. The answer is no.
You're not going to want to? Or?
There's no point. I won't have a clue what's going on.
Well, I think we should go as a podcast.
Okay, and I'll be like, what's that?
Who's that? What's this?
What are they doing?
Why
are
is
they
he purple?
fighting? Don't they like each other?
Where's the guy with the bow and arrow?
I'm really this movie is such on up on a pedestal for me right now that I'm afraid what's going to happen is it's going to be like Black Panther, where, like, I love Black Panther, but the first 15-20 minutes it was so much information. It was like the backstory, and then now we're at the present.
There's no backstory to this one, I'm sure.
I understand, but everyone's going to be in it.
Every movie that we have seen is the backstory.
I know, but do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Everyone is going to be in it. So you're going to have it pan off into Guardians of the Galaxy, then pan off to
Thor.
Wakanda, then pan off to Thor. Like, there's going to be so much going on until the end. Mm-hmm. So I'm afraid that it's going to be too packed.
I don't know.
I was telling Josh last night, because Age of Ultron's like 2.5 hours long.
It needs good pacing.
It needs to be a long movie.
It's going to be 3 friggin' hours.
And I don't care. It needs to be 3 hours.
Let me see if the
long.
runtime has been announced.
Speaking of superhero movies, did you see that Justice League is the lowest grossing DC superhero
I have,
film?
yes.
It's not surprising.
I should have brought... Wait, what did he say? I don't have a...
I can't remember what he said, but it was stupid. Like, I should have brought or I don't have a sword. Or
I don't have... Yeah, I should have brought a sword. Runtime for Infinity War is 2 hours, 36 minutes.
Okay, all right, it's decent.
Pretty standard.
Decent.
Yeah,
all right.
I think that's just as long as Age of Ultron.
There was a lot of information
a little bit longer.
In Age of Ultron, and I think that's why when I first watched it, I was like, whoa, this was just, there's a lot.
I remember seeing seeing Age of Ultron in theaters, and I was so disappointed because I expected its own solid movie. It's a continuation of everything.
It's a big filler,
and
is what it is.
That's why I hated it. But watching every movie once a week is definitely the way that these should be consumed.
You can definitely see that there is so much in-depth writing into these movies.
Yep.
And this movie better be as good as we are thinking it's going to be. It better be a 10 out of 10.
I'm thinking it's going to be like an 8.5 or a 9. There's going to be some disappointments, but the stuff that they're leading up to and the foreshadowing that we know is coming, it's big. It's sad. It's kind of like disheartening.
There is a lot more that they have come out with in these extra scenes at the end that you forget about.
Oh, yeah.
And then we looked it up, and I'm like, whoa, there is a lot. Like, for one, Thanos is not going to die.
We know he's not going to die.
He's not going to die. He's not going to be defeated. There is way too... And I mean, I know people that are listening to this right now that actually are into the comics. They're like, well, of course he's not. There is just so much more that they are going to do with this character. He's going to come. He's going to wreak havoc. It's going to be a really bad, dark, I think, time. But then he's just going to... Something's going to happen, and then he's going to go away for a bit.
Yeah.
But he will come back, and it will get even worse.
Yeah. And you haven't seen any of the Guardians, have you?
Nope.
Oh, damn, Brett. You're missing out on so much nerd culture, man.
On purpose.
Why?
So you were saying, remember, like,
difficult.
almost 2 years ago when we were talking about superhero movie fatigue?
Well, that hit
It's gone now.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it's gone now.
This
stayed with me.
Well, that's fine.
And it's not a me against Marvel thing, because I haven't watched any except for that crap Suicide Squad. I haven't watched any of their
tongue.
crap. DC is crap right now.
It is.
Some.
Compared to Marvel, too. It's at the bottom of the barrel.
It's mainly because DC doesn't have the good writing that it used to.
and
So.
character development and
The
everything
fact
else.
that Christopher Nolan
The
backed
last
off.
good DC was Dark Knight, and that was 10 years ago.
Rises.
Not Rises.
Rises.
Rises is crap.
Rises is great.
Rises is crap.
You're speculating.
No, I've seen
It's
Rises.
fantastic.
There's not one good thing about it.
Bane.
It wasn't good.
It was great.
I'll
I'll wear my mask. I got it sitting right over there. I'll wear the Bane mask on the
And when
podcast.
you-
I don't give a crap.
And when you talk to it, you'll sound way better than that crap that Tom Hardy was not even doing.
Watch it with subtitles then.
I do. I watch every movie with subtitles.
Then it should
You
be a big
honestly
deal.
think Dark Knight Rises was a good movie?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, you're the only one I've ever heard.
I like it.
Oh! Back you into a
No,
corner.
there's a difference
Was it
between
better?
a movie being good and you liking it. How many crap movies do we all like?
A lot.
Exactly.
I don't know. What do you consider a crap movie?
Dark Knight Rises. No, I mean I'm arguing against my own
Why do you
points
hate it?
Because there's a lot of really to say a movie is good or bad is totally up to that person.
Now you're backpedaling.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm fighting against my own point that I've made many
Right.
times on this show is
Right.
that to say a movie is good is totally up to you.
What was the issue you had with Rises?
It was just all over the place and it made no damn sense.
Watch it again then. See, I've watched it plenty of times. It's easy to follow.
I think
so
it's just
easy.
because they don't tell you, especially towards the ends of the time hops.
Nolan
It makes it confusing.
Nolan is known for that though. Look at The Dark Knight. Entirely.
I
How
understand.
much time is in between each Joker scene? We don't know. Why would you need that? Why Christopher Nolan wrote The Dark Knight Rises for a smart audience. And I'm sorry you can't handle that.
Oh, so I'm stupid. Is that what you're saying? I'm stupid?
Well, if you're saying you can't follow it,
I never said I couldn't follow it.
You just said it's not a good movie.
you said, okay, we're done with this
Nope,
argument.
say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
No, you said it was a bad movie, and why was it a bad movie? It's because there's so much going on. It's easy to follow for me,
Okay.
and I know these characters.
Is Brett not a Batman fan?
Obviously not enough.
I think you're the only one I know that enjoyed that movie.
I know Bane as a villain and what he is capable of.
It was
You were disappointed in Bane because of the way he was portrayed in Batman and Robin.
well, who wasn't?
Yes.
So when you heard that Bane was going to be the main villain, who didn't just go, great?
No, I like the character Bane. I think it's a good character. But
Yeah.
I did not like that Bane. Well, there hasn't been a good Bane in live action DC movies.
Are we done with our argument now?
I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are both like super red in the face right now, and I can't tell if it's
I'm
because
wearing
you're
a
warm
s- I'm
or
wearing a
what.
sweatshirt.
I am warm.
Okay,
I am
like you are
warm.
red in
I
the
am
face.
very warm. Brett got me. He got me tilted. I'm all heated.
Tilted? He
Never
got
mind.
you triggered.
No, tilted.
Tilted?
Tilted's getting angry.
It is?
Yeah.
It's not a millennial slang word we've done yet.
Ooh, I might be wrong.
I think Brett triggered you is actually the slang we're looking for.
No, I think we triggered Brett.
Maybe he triggered me.
Well, either way, you were triggered.
Let's go, guys. It's time to go. I'm getting warm. I'm heated. Now it's time to
triggered.
cool down. I'm triggered. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye.
Bye.